Want to feel 40 at 60? These 5 hobbies will shock you. Stay tuned. Hey there! Welcome back to Golden Years Guide, where we're all about thriving, not just surviving after 60. Let's get real for a second. Have you ever looked around and thought, is this it? Did my best days slip away? I've been there. Oh, have I been there. A few years ago, I hit 61 and life felt like a faded photograph. Same creaky knees, same old reruns of shows I didn't even like anymore, same quiet house that felt too big. I'd shuffle to the kitchen, make tea, and wonder, where'd my spark go? Am I too old to feel young again? It hit me hard one rainy afternoon. I was stuck, and I hated it. Then, out of nowhere, I stumbled onto a hidden hobby that flipped the script. It wasn't just something to do. It was a jolt, a wake-up call that made me feel alive, like I'd shaved 20 years off my soul. That's when I realized age doesn't steal your youth. Boredom does. Today, I'm spilling the beans on 5 secret hobbies that keep seniors young after 60. These aren't the usual suspects. No bingo or crosswords here. They're quirky, unexpected, and backed by science to sharpen your mind, lift your spirits, and turn back time. I've got stories, real people, real turnarounds, and tips to get you going today. You'll wish you'd started these sooner. I know I do. So, grab a comfy spot, maybe a snack, and let's dive into these life changers together. First up, hobby number 1. Digital art. Yep, drawing on a screen like a tech-savvy kid. I'll never forget meeting Clara. She's 66, and I ran into her at this little coffee shop down the street. She was hunched over an iPad, sketching a sunset with colors so bright they popped. I leaned over, curious, and said, "What's that?" She grinned, ear to ear, and told me, I was terrified of tech, thought it was for the young folks. Then my daughter got me this tablet, and now I sell my art online. I could hear the pride in her voice. She'd found her thing. Studies say creative hobbies like this slash stress by 25% and keep your brain humming after 60. Think of it as a workout for your mind. You don't need to be an artist or break the bank. Grab a basic tablet, maybe $50 at a discount store, and download a free app like Procreate or Sketchbook. Clara's trick? Start small. Doodle circles, squiggles, whatever comes out. I gave it a shot, sat down one evening, tea in hand, and drew this lopsided dog. It was awful, but I laughed so hard my sides ached. I hadn't felt that free in years. It's not about perfection, it's that rush, like you're a kid with crayons again. Imagine this, you're sketching a flower, a bird, anything, and you text it to your grandkids. "Grandma's an artist," they shout, and you're grinning, feeling 40. That's young at heart. Tell me that's not worth a try. Hobby 2, playing the ukulele. Don't laugh. This tiny guitar is pure magic. I met Jim, 68, at a park last summer. He was perched on a bench strumming away, and these kids were dancing around him like he was a rock star. I wandered over, intrigued, and he said, "I picked this up after retiring. Best decision ever. It's like medicine for my soul." I could see it. His hands moved. His face glowed. Science backs him up. Playing music drops cortisol by 30%, keeping you calm and young, and it boosts your mood like nothing else after 60. It's not hard. 4 strings, a handful of chords, and YouTube's bursting with free lessons. Jim shared his secret. Start with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It's silly, but it builds your fingers up fast. I borrowed a ukulele from a friend, $30 online if you want your own, and tried Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Took me a week, fumbling chords, but one night I got it right. Neighbors clapped through the window. I swear I felt 20, hair blowing in an imaginary breeze. Picture this. You're at a family picnic, ukulele in hand, strumming Happy Birthday or something goofy like You Are My Sunshine. Everyone's smiling, singing along. You're the heart of the party. That's not just young, that's alive. Who's saying no to that kind of joy? Hobby 3, geocaching. Think treasure hunting, but for us seniors with a twist. I met Betty, 63, in a park near my house. She was poking around a bush, phone in hand, giggling like she'd won the lottery. "Found it!" she yelled, pulling out this tiny box with a note inside. I had to ask, "What's going on?" She laughed. "It's geocaching. You use an app to hunt hidden caches. I've walked more this year than in a decade. It's like a game. Download the geocaching app free on any phone, and it shows you little treasures stashed nearby. Some are trinkets, some just logs to sign. It's the hunt that hooks you. Doctors love it. Keeps your legs moving, heart pumping, blood flowing. All gold for staying young after 60. Betty told me her first find was a tin under a rock. She was nervous, but now she's at 50 caches. I tried it, walked to a spot by my library, found a jar behind a tree with a pencil inside. Signed my name, felt like Indiana Jones on a mission. It's not just exercise, it's adventure. Imagine this. You're out there, sun warming your face, hunting with a friend or grandkid, swapping stories as you go. Betty says it's her fountain of youth. Tell me that doesn't scream young at 60. Hobby 4, podcast listening. I know it's not active like the others, but don't skip this. It's a brain lifter that sneaks up on you. My buddy Tom, 65, got me hooked. We'd meet for coffee, and he'd be buzzing. "You hear that pirate podcast? I'm on the ship dodging cannonballs." I'd laugh, but he was serious. It lit him up. He told me, "I learned stuff I forgot I loved. It's like school without the homework." Research says he's onto something. Listening keeps your mind sharp, fights memory fog after 60, and it's zero effort. Grab earbuds, $5 at the store. Open Spotify or Apple Podcasts, free apps, and pick a topic. True crime, comedy, history, thousands of shows waiting. Tom loves stuff you should know. I got into a gardening one. Now I've got tomatoes sprouting because of it. Last week, I walked the dog, earbuds in, cracking up at a story about a botched heist. Neighbors stared, but I felt 30, light as a feather. It's like a secret club in your head feeding your curiosity. Picture this. You're curled up with tea, diving into a mystery podcast, or laughing at a comedian while you cook. Your brain's buzzing young again. Tom swears it's his daily dose of youth. What's your first listen going to be? Hobby 5, miniature building. Yep, crafting tiny worlds you can hold. I met Ellen, 70, at a craft fair. Her table was a wonderland of miniature villages, perfect down to tiny lampposts and doors. I said, "How'd you do this?" She smiled softly. "Started after my husband passed. It's my happy place. I forget I'm old when I'm building." Her voice cracked a little, and I got it. It's more than a hobby. It's healing. Studies say detailed work like this cuts memory loss risk by 15%, keeping your brain young after 60. You don't need much. A $20 kit from a craft store, some glue, paint, and time. Ellen's pro tip. Use tiny tweezers for the fiddly bits. Saves your sanity. I tried it, bought a mini cabin kit, sat down with a cup of coffee, and started. 3 nights later, cursing at tiny shingles, I finished, held it up, and felt like a kid with Legos. My grandkid came over, saw it, and gasped, "You made that?" Eyes wide, like I was a wizard. Imagine gifting one, or keeping it on your shelf. A little world you built, proof you're still creating, still growing. Ellen says it's her time machine. That's young at 60 right there. There you have it. 5 hidden hobbies to keep you young after 60. Digital art, ukulele, geocaching, podcasts, and miniature building. These aren't just ways to kill time. They're time machines, rewinding your spirit. Clara's selling sketches, Jim's serenading kids, Betty's hunting treasure. I've felt it too. That spark I thought I'd lost at 61. You're not too old. Science says it. I say it. These amazing folks prove it every day. They've turned back the clock, and you can too. Which one's tugging at your heart? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every single one, ready to cheer you on with a big virtual high five. If this lit a fire in you, smash that like button. It helps us reach more seniors craving that young vibe. Subscribe, hit the bell. You won't miss a single tip to thrive. Share this with a friend over 60. Imagine their face lighting up as they find their hobby. Let's keep the young vibes rolling together. See you next time, and go feel 40 again.